Hey everybody, Mark here. I got a question for you. Got anything you're worried about? Got anything that you just can't get out of your mind because you're concerned about what might happen or, what might not happen? I can relate to that. I really can. But I also can relate to the quote by Dan Zadra, which says that worry is a misuse of the imagination. Or as Newt Scamander said in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, he said, in my experience, by worrying, you suffer twice. And I know we're all going to sit here and we're all going to say, oh, but I can't stop worrying. I have to worry about it. If I'm not worrying about it, then I'm not paying attention to it. And if I'm not paying attention to it, then I'm just in denial. No, you're not. It's two totally different things. And let me explain really quickly. When you're worrying about something, as Dan said, it's a misuse of imagination because all you're doing is you're sitting and you're dwelling on what could possibly go wrong and how this could go wrong and that could go wrong and this could be terrible and that could be terrible. And I get it. I understand that need for the worst case scenario because forewarned is forearmed. But there's a difference between worrying about something and about focusing on it or about looking at the possibilities within the problem. That's what worry is. It's, okay, there's a problem. What am I going to do? I don't know what to do about it. I don't know. So as a suggestion, when you're worried about something, instead of sitting and dwelling on it, ask yourself, is there anything that I can do about this situation? If the answer is no, do your best to put it out of your mind. Do your best to say, okay, well, then I'm just going to move on until that situation arises, if it does. And I'm going to focus on things that I can improve or things that I can change. If there are things that you look at with that worry and say, yeah, I could do this or I could do that or I could potentially make this happen, come up with a list of things that you know that you can do that might mitigate the situation if it really does come up. Then, once you have that list in your mind of, okay, can check all that off. Good, I know what I could do if this happens. Then move on. Live your life. Don't dwell. And that's the thing I want to make sure that you understand. Worrying and not actually having a plan of action or not even trying to come up with a good plan of action, you're just dwelling. You're just torturing yourself. And don't we do enough of that? Don't we torture ourselves enough? Why not come up with a plan of action and then move on with your life, live your life, and be happy if that situation never arises. Or if it does come up, know that you're prepared. And that's why I want to stress is make sure that you're prepared for life. By not dwelling on it, by not sitting and obsessing, you're not in denial. It's not just a river in Egypt anymore. You're not sitting in denial. You're saying, okay, I know what I need to do. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Great. Either way, I can make it. I will survive. And I know you will. So everybody, have a great day. And again, I'm wishing you a wonderful day filled with promise, opportunity, joy, and happiness. Thanks.